Assalamu alaikum, my dear student. Today our lecture is double integral in polar coordinates. Now, before starting the double integral in polar coordinates, first we will study about what is a simple polar region in a polar coordinate system. According to definition, the simpler polar region in a polar coordinate system is a region that is enclosed by between two rays theta is equals to alpha and theta is equals to beta. So there are two rays, theta is equals to alpha and theta is equals to beta. And two continuous polar curves. There are two continuous polar curves. R is equals to R2 theta, R is equals to R1 theta. It means it is lower and it is upper part. So where the equation of rays and the polar curve satisfy the following condition. When theta is less than or equal to beta, and the second condition is when beta minus alpha, which is less than or equal to 2 pi, and the third condition it is when 0 is less than or equal to r1 of theta and less than or equal to r2 of theta. So these are the simple polar regions. Now after that, the theorem about a simple polar region, if R is a simple polar region whose boundaries are the rays theta is equals to alpha, theta is equals to alpha are the boundaries rays here. If you consider the diagram, when theta is equals to alpha and theta is equals to beta, these are the two boundaries of the rays. Theta is equals to alpha and the curves R is equals to R1 of theta, R is equals to R1 of theta and R2 of theta. This is called polar region shown in the diagram. When f, the function f depend on two variables, r of theta in polar coordinates is continuous on the region, polar region. So the formula of double integral in polar region f of r of theta, which is into dA, which is equals to, it is angle theta is equals to alpha to beta and r is equals to r1 is equal r1 of theta and r2 of theta. It means the it is variable limit f of r of theta r into dr into d theta, because dA is equals to r dr d theta. It is in polar coordinate system. When we convert it into polar coordinate system, the dA is equals to r dr d theta. So student, we will continue. It has some steps when we solve any problem. How can we determine the integration for a polar double integral simple polar region? Since theta is held fixed for the first integration, draw a radial line from the origin through the region R at a fixed angle theta. It means the theta is fixed. It is theta is equals to alpha. This line crosses the boundary of R at most twice. At most twice. So these are the boundary line. The innermost point of intersection is on the inner boundary curve. R is equals to R1 of theta. These are the innermost boundary. And the outermost is on the outer boundary curve. It means it is the outer boundary curve. R is equals to R2 of theta. These inner intersection determine the R limits of integration. It means R is equals to R1 of theta, R2 of theta. Here it means the it is variable limit. It means R depend on theta variable and the limit of theta is constant. So in the second step, imagine rotating the radial line from step 1 about the origin and sweeping out the region R, the least angle at which the radial line intersect the region R, theta is equals to alpha, and the greatest angle is theta is equals to beta. Student, जब आप यहाँ से यहाँ तक का angle determine करेंगे तो it is theta is equals to alpha, and when we consider whole part, so it means theta is equals to beta, and beta is greater than alpha. So these are the limits of theta from alpha to beta. Theta is equals to alpha, and theta is equals to beta. So these are the limits. It is lower limit and it is upper limit, because when we consider this part, it means the angle from this radial line, it is theta is equals to alpha, and when we consider from this part to this part, it means it is theta is equals to beta. So now we will consider the first application about the polar region. Evaluate the double integral R. R is a polar region, sine theta into dA, because in polar region, the student dA is equals to R dr d theta. Where R is the region in the first quadrant, R is the region in the first quadrant. This is called first quadrant. That is outside the circle R is equals to 2. It means if you find the radius, it is R is equals to 2 of 1 plus cos theta. This shape it is called, student, cardioid. It is the shape of, we call it cardioid shape. When we consider this boundary line like as, and it is a circle. So it means, student, the radius of circle outside the circle, it is R is equals to 2, and inside the circle, it means from this point to this point, the radius it is, we call it R is equals to 2 times of 1 plus cos theta, but outside the circle, it means it is R is equals to 2 from the origin. तो स्टूडेंट यहाँ पर आपको R की लिमिट्स गिवन है इन टर्म्स ऑफ थीटा, और आपने थीटा की लिमिट्स डिटरमिन करनी है. तो हाउ कैन यू फाइंड इट? हम इस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करने जा रहे हैं स्टूडेंट. When we consider theta is equals to 0, because when we consider it is in the first quadrant, the polar region it is in the first quadrant, so the theta limits is 0 to pi by 2. So it means, student, the limits of theta, first we will consider as limit of theta is 0 to pi by 2, and the limit of R is 2 to 2 times 1 plus cos theta. So these are the limits of R and theta. So then we will integrate with respect to R, then theta. So the double integral R sine theta of dA is equals to sine theta into R dr d theta, because dA is equals to R dr d theta in polar coordinates. So student, we will integrate with respect to R first, because the limit of R is 2 to 2 times 1 plus cos theta. and the limit of theta is 0 to pi by 2 according to diagram. So after that we will integrate in the next step. Student, जब आप इसको इंटीग्रेट करेंगे तो ये आपके पास आ जाएगा r square over 2, the limit from 2 to 2 times of 1 plus cos theta, and the limit of theta is 0 to pi by 2. Sin theta is constant, sin theta into d theta, constant outside the integral. So it means when we put here upper and lower limit, 2 squared is 4 and 1 plus cos theta whole square whole upon 2. When we are applying the lower limit, it is 2 square, it is 4, 4 upon 2, it is 2. So these are the answer. The student, 2 times of 1 plus cos theta whole square, it means 2 square upon 2 minus sin when we are applying the lower limit, it is 4 upon 2 into sin theta into d theta. The limit is theta is 0 to pi by 2. 2 divided by 2. So it means when we expand, student, 1 plus cos theta whole square as it is 2 to the 4. It means if we take 2 common from both, so minus 1 into sin theta into d theta. The limit of theta is 0 to pi by 2. If you remember, student, in the next step we will multiplying together. So it means sin theta into 1 plus cos theta whole square minus sin theta into d theta. So student, then we will integrate in the next step. So the limit of theta is 0 to pi by 2 of 2 into d theta minus sin, the integral is 0 to pi by 2 into sin theta. So then we integrate. Student, the derivative of cos theta, it is sin theta. But when we are applying the sign, it means it is minus sign if we applying here. So then we will integrate 1 plus cos theta whole cube over 3. Student, cos का डेरिवेटिव माइनस साइन होना चाहिए, तो हमारे पास साइन मौजूद है, तो हमने साइन बैलेंस करने के लिए बोथ साइड नेगेटिव साइन अप्लाई कर दिया, राइट? So it means it is minus 2. So then we will integrate the given function, power added and divided by 3. In the next step, we will applying the limits minus and the integral of sine, it is minus cos theta. It means it is minus minus plus cos. So student, sin theta का integral minus cos होता है, तो minus minus plus 0 to pi by 2. Minus 2 over 3. Student, when we applying here upper limit cos 90 is 0, so it means 1 plus 0 is 1. When we applying 0, it means cos 0 is 1, 1 plus 1 it is 2. 2 cube it is 8. Plus sign, cos 90 is 0 and cos 0 it is 1, so 0 minus 1. If you simplifying them, minus 7 minus 1, it means minus 2 over 3, minus 8 multiplied by minus 2 over 3, it is 16 over 3. We will find the integral, minus minus plus 8 to the 16. तो स्टूडेंट हम इस तरह से हमने डिटरमिन की फर्स्ट एप्लीकेशन अबाउट द थ्योरम नंबर 1. If R is a simple region, polar region whose boundaries are the rays theta is equals to alpha and theta is equals to beta. तो स्टूडेंट जब आपको प्रॉब्लम इस टाइप की दी होगी तो हमने इस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व किया कि जब आपके पास पोलर रीजन डिफाइन था विद द हेल्प ऑफ डायग्राम हमने डिटरमिन की द लिमिट ऑफ थीटा एंड लिमिट ऑफ आर. आफ्टर determining the limit we will integrate in terms of polar system when d is equals to r d theta, then we will integrate one by one and find the result. It is 16 over 3. Now student, we will move for the next problem. The sphere of radius a centered at the origin is expressed in rectangular coordinates x square plus y square plus z square equals to a square, and hence its equation is in cylindrical coordinate. It is r square plus z square is equals to a. Use this equation and a polar double integral to find the volume of the sphere. So student, you know very well the volume in polar coordinate system. It is double integral r f of r theta into r dr d theta. स्टूडेंट इस फॉर्मूले को अप्लाई करते हुए इन पोलर सिस्टम डिटरमिन कर सकते हैं वॉल्यूम. तो हियर वी अप्लाइंग. सो स्टूडेंट ये आपके पास इक्वेशन रेक्टेंगुलर कोऑर्डिनेट्स में गिवन है तो हम इसको सबसे पहले पोलर कोऑर्डिनेट्स में डिफाइन करेंगे. आप ये देख सकते हैं विद द हेल्प ऑफ डायग्राम. इट इज अपर स्फीयर and the lower sphere, when it should be complete, it means the complete sphere. If you draw an sphere, so it means this sphere is called complete sphere. But here, according to with the help of diagram, it is an upper sphere and it is lower sphere, lower part of the sphere, right? Both are spheres. It is complete entire shape is called sphere. So student, we will convert it into rectangular coordinates you have given, and its equation it is in cylindrical coordinates because r, z, theta are called cylindrical coordinates. So start from this. In cylindrical coordinates, r, theta, z, these are the cylindrical coordinates. In polar system, the upper hemisphere, this is called upper hemisphere because half, hemi means half, upper hemisphere, upper hemisphere, upper hemisphere is given by the equation z is equals to Z square is equals to A square minus R square. So it means, what is Z? Z is equals to A square minus R square in the square root. So with the help of Z, we will determine these are the cylindrical coordinates. We have given R square plus Z square. We will convert into Z square is equals to A square minus R square. Then we'll take square root on both sides. So Z is equals to A square minus R square. This is called f of r of theta. तो सबसे पहले स्टूडेंट हमने फंक्शन डिटरमिन किया, तो z की मदद से आपने फंक्शन को सिंप्लीफाई कर लिया एंड डिटरमिन कर लिया. नाउ व्हाट इज वॉल्यूम? स्टूडेंट जब हम इंटायर स्फीयर को कंसीडर करेंगे तो इट हैज टू पार्ट्स. तो इसका वॉल्यूम जो होगा तो हम इस फॉर्मूले से अप्लाई करते हैं कि डबल इंटीग्रल r 2 times double integral r f of r of theta into dA. So student, f of r of theta is a square minus r square in the square root into dA double integral r twice. So student, we will determine the limits. What is the limit of theta and the limit of r with the help of this equation. When we consider a circle, the limit of theta and the limit of r is 0 to a, and the limit of theta it is 0 to 2 pi because complete circle formed. So the limit of theta is, limit of r is 0 to a because a is a radius, and the limit of theta is 0 to 2 pi. So student will determine two times a square minus r square whole power half into r dr d theta, and the limit of r is 0 to a, and the limit of theta it is 0 to 2 pi. तो इस तरह हम स्टूडेंट इसे सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. तो नाउ वी विल इंटीग्रेट. तो स्टूडेंट हमको इसे डिटरमिन करने के लिए minus r square का डेरिवेटिव इट इज minus 2r. so r is present but minus 2 is absent, so minus 2 multiplying and divide both sides. So it means then we will integrate a square minus r square half plus 1, it is 3 by 2, and it is 2 upon 3. Then we applying the limit 0 to a. The limit of r is 0 to a. This should be cancelled. Minus 1. Theta is 0 to pi, 2 pi into d theta. So when we applying the limit, student, a square r की जगह जब आप स्टूडेंट a पुट करेंगे तो a square minus a square it is 0. So it means 0 cube, it means 0. The first part it should be 0. So minus 2 upon 3 into 0 minus sign, or when we put here 0, a square raised to the power 3 by 2 into d theta. And the limit of theta it is 0 to 2 pi. In the next step we will integrate with respect to theta. 2 divided by 2, So it means minus minus plus 2 upon 3 and d theta, and limit of 0 to 2 pi of theta. So student, we will integrate with respect to theta. It is theta 2 upon 3 The student, when we put here theta, the integral of d theta, it is theta. It is the limit of 0 to 2 pi. It means the answer it is 2 upon 3 into 2 pi. 2 multiplying by 2, it is 4 pi by 3. इस तरह हमने स्टूडेंट वॉल्यूम फाइंड कर लिया. द वॉल्यूम ऑफ entire sphere, it is 4 pi by 3. After that, student, we will find the area in polar region. The next application of polar region, use a polar double integral to find the area enclosed by 3 petal. You can see easily with the help of diagram. You have 3 petals. This petal is called the region because 3 petal rows we will consider here. R is equals to sine 3 theta. R is equals to sine 3 theta. It is outside the petal. When we consider, we draw a line. So it means from on x-axis to y-axis, when we draw a line, it is the limit of theta. Theta is 0 to pi by 3. The use a double integral to find the area enclosed by 3 petals. So we will find the area of 3 petals. So student, we will find easily with the help of formula. So start now. Double integral R, area is equals to double integral R into dA and double integral R dr d theta. So स्टूडेंट, जब भी हम कंसीडर करते हैं पोलर कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टम, तो एरिया फाइंड करने का फार्मूला है डबल इंटीग्रल R इंटू डी ए, वेयर R इज द पोलर रीजन. तो हम 3 पेटल्स का एरिया डिटरमिन करने जा रहे हैं. तो इस फार्मूले को हम अप्लाई करेंगे. तो लिमिट्स ऑफ R इज 0 to R sin 0 to sin 3 theta. The student, limit of R, if you have given, is with the help of diagram we write here the limit of R is 0 to sin 3 theta, and the limit of theta is 0 to pi by 3. It means from this point the limit of theta is 0 to pi by 3. So that's why we write here the limit of theta, it is 0 to pi by 3. तो स्टूडेंट, जब हम एरिया डिटरमिन करेंगे 3 पेटल्स का, सो वी मल्टीप्लाइंग बाय 3. ये ईच पेटल निकालने का फॉर्मूला है एरिया. तो हम जब 3 पेटल्स को कंसीडर कर रहे हैं, तो इट मीन्स वी मल्टीप्लाइंग बाय 3 ऑफ द होल इंटीग्रल R इंटू dr dt. So when we applying here, the limit of r is 0 to sine 3 theta, and the limit of theta, it is 0 to pi by 3 times r dr d theta. So स्टूडेंट सबसे पहले हम इसको इंटीग्रेट करेंगे विद रिस्पेक्ट टू r. It is r square upon 2 integral limit from 0 to sine 3 theta into d theta, and the limit of theta is 0 to pi by 3 of 3. So student, constant को हम outside the integral लिख देते हैं 3 upon 2. r square means sine square 3 theta. When we put here sine 3 theta whole square, it means sine square theta. And when we applying 0, lower limit, it means it should be 0. So into d theta. And limit of theta is 0 to pi by 2. So as you know very well कि साइन स्क्वायर का इंटीग्रल स्टूडेंट हमारे पास नहीं होता, तो हम इस पे यहाँ पे सब्स्टिट्यूशन अप्लाई करेंगे. यू नो अबाउट कि साइन स्क्वायर थीटा which is equals to 1 plus cos 2 theta upon 2. तो यहाँ पर स्टूडेंट 3 times एंगल, so we put here sin square 3 theta is equals to 1 plus cos 3 times of 2 theta whole upon 2. Whole upon 2. One plus cos 2 times of 3 theta. 3 times of 2 theta divided by 2. तो स्टूडेंट जब हम मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो आपके पास आ जाएगा 1 plus cos 6 theta upon 2. The student we will write here again because 3 times of 2 theta whole upon 2, and which is equals to 1 plus cos 6 theta upon 2. तो हम स्टूडेंट इसकी वैल्यू ये पुट कर देंगे इन द इंटीग्रल. तो एरिया ऑफ पोलर रीजन रिप्रेजेंट बाय कैपिटल R. इफ यू शो हियर 3 upon 2, 1 plus cos 6 theta upon 2 into d theta. Theta runs from 0 to pi by 2. It means the limit of theta is 0 to pi by 2. 2 multiplied by 2, it is 3 upon 4. 1 multiplying by d theta, it means d theta plus cos 6 theta into d theta. In the next step, we will integrate and find the answer. 0 to pi by 2, 0 to pi by 2. So 3 upon 4, theta runs from 0 to pi by 2. And the integral of cos is sine, because the derivative of cos is negative sine. So integral it is positive. So sine 6 theta upon 6. The derivative of 6 theta, it is 6. It is in divided form, 0 to pi by 2. Zero to pi by 3. Sorry for that. The limit of theta, it is 0 to pi by 3. So we put here 0 to pi by 3. Not pi by 2. It is pi by 3. So student, in pi by 3, it is pi by 3 in the first step. plus sine 3 upon 4, 1 upon 6. If you multiplying together, sine pi by 6, it means 3 to the 6 sine 2 pi minus 0. It means this part it should be 0. 0 multiplying by the whole term it should be 0. And the answer it is pi by 4. 3 multiplying by 3. So the area of 3 petals it is pi by 4. तो इस तरह स्टूडेंट हम डिटरमिन कर सकते हैं एरिया ऑफ, हमने यहाँ पर प्रॉब्लम की सिंपल प्रॉब्लम। अब हम नेक्स्ट प्रॉब्लम करेंगे कि व्हेन वी कन्वर्ट द कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टम rectangular coordinate system into polar coordinate system. The last problem for the lecture. So student use polar coordinate system to evaluate. ये स्टूडेंट आप देख सकते हैं कि आपके पास ये पूरा सिस्टम कोऑर्डिनेट कार्टेशियन कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टम में मौजूद है। इसको हम कन्वर्ट करेंगे और देन वी फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ द इंटीग्रल वैल्यू इन पोलर सिस्टम। तो स्टूडेंट सबसे पहले हम डिफाइन करेंगे फंक्शन को। व्हाट इज एफ ऑफ एक्स? एफ ऑफ एक्स वाई इज इक्वल्स टू एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस वाई स्क्वायर होल पावर 3/2। एज यू नो वेरी वेल स्टूडेंट, x is equals to r cos theta, y is equals to r sin theta। जब भी हम कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टम को कार्टेशियन कोऑर्डिनेट रेक्टेंगुलर कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टम को कन्वर्ट करते हैं इन पोलर सिस्टम, x is equals to r cos theta and y is equals to r sin। If we multiply squaring, taking square and add, so it should be equals to r square। So student, when we convert it into x square plus y square whole power 3/2, it means r square whole power 3/2, 2 divided by 2, it means it is r cube। स्टूडेंट हमने इस फंक्शन को कन्वर्ट कर दिया इन पोलर, राइट। अब हम डिटरमिन करेंगे dy into dx इन पोलर रीजन, it is equals to r dr d theta। ये कार्टेशियन सिस्टम में dA is equals to dy into dx in polar region which is equals to r dr d theta। now अब हम लिमिट्स कन्वर्ट करेंगे स्टूडेंट in terms of x, in terms of r and in terms theta। Student, dy into dx, it means it is the limit of y। So when we consider y is equals to 0, it means r sin theta equals to 0। If we divide it by this, so it means sin theta is equals to 0। 0 divided by r, it means 0। So the limit of theta is equals to sin inverse 0, it means it is 0। And y is equals to 1 minus x square in the square root। So when we put here, the y is equals to r sin theta and 1 minus r square cos square theta, because x is equals to r cos theta when we taking a square on, so it means x square is equals to r square cos square theta in the square root। Which is equals to, if you simplifying them, taking a squaring on both sides, So it means r square sine square theta, which is equals to 1 minus r square cos square theta. तो स्टूडेंट अगर मैं माइनस आर स्क्वायर साइन कॉस स्क्वायर थीटा को राइट हैंड साइड पे ले जाऊं तो आर स्क्वायर इफ यू टेक कॉमन साइन स्क्वायर थीटा प्लस कॉस स्क्वायर थीटा, दोनों में आर स्क्वायर कॉमन है और माइनस कॉस स्क्वायर थीटा इस टर्म को हम लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे ले गए तो वो ऐड हो गया और ऐड होने के ये आ गया. So it means if we put here the limit of r square sin square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1, so r square is equals to 1 and the limit of r it is plus minus 1. So with the help of dy, the limit of y it is 0 to 1, the limit of r it is 0 to 1. So student, we have mistake, यहाँ पर थीटा की लिमिट नहीं बल्कि r की लिमिट डिटरमिन होगी. तो साइन थीटा डिवाइडेड बाय 0 इट मींस इट इज r is equals to 0. So we will take here the limit of r it is 0 to 1. तो इस तरह हमने स्टूडेंट y की जो लिमिट्स थी उसको कन्वर्ट कर दिया लिमिट्स ऑफ r में. तो लिमिट्स ऑफ r हमने डिटरमिन कर लिए 0 to 1. हमने किसको यूज किया था? y is equals 0 to 1 minus x square. So start, then we put here 0, so it means y is equals to r sin theta is equals to 0, sin theta divided by 0 it means 0, r is equals to 0. When we put here y is equals to 1 minus x square in the square root, so y is equals to r sin theta which is equals to 1 minus r square cos square theta, taking squaring on both sides. So r square sin square theta is equals to 1 minus r square cos square theta. फिर माइनस आर स्क्वायर कॉस स्क्वायर थीटा को आप राइट हैंड साइड पे ले लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे शिफ्ट कर दिया एंड टेकिंग कॉमन आर स्क्वायर. आप ये देख सकते हैं दोनों टर्म में आर स्क्वायर कॉमन है स्टूडेंट. तो वी विल टेक कॉमन साइन स्क्वायर थीटा प्लस कॉस स्क्वायर थीटा इज इक्वल्स टू 1, दैट्स व्हाई आर स्क्वायर इज इक्वल्स टू 1. आफ्टर फाइंडिंग द लिमिट, अब हमने स्टूडेंट y की लिमिट्स को कंसीडर करते हुए हमने x की लिमिट r डिटरमिन कर लिया. अब हम इस x की लिमिट को कंसीडर करते हुए हम स्टूडेंट थीटा डिटरमिन करेंगे. So student x equals to minus 1 if we consider and x is equals to 1, it is lower limit and it is upper limit. You know very well x is equals to r cos theta equals to minus 1 and r cos theta is equals to 1. So student, if we put here r is, for example, if it is zero, so it means cos theta is equals to minus 1. When we consider the limit of r, it is 0, so it means cos 0. So r 0, it means 0 multiplying by cos theta, it means so r is equals to cos theta is equals to minus 1 upon r and cos theta is equals to 1 upon r. So student, if we put here minus 1, r is equals to 1, so cos theta is equals to minus 1 and theta is equals to cos inverse minus 1, it is, the angle is pi. cos 180 पे स्टूडेंट क्या होता है, नेगेटिव होता है, तो थीटा इज इक्वल टू पाई. बट इफ यू पुट हियर cos theta is equals to 1 upon 0, or 1 upon 0 means infinity. So cos theta is equals to infinity. It means theta is equals to cos inverse infinity. It means it is 0. So इस तरह हमने स्टूडेंट लिमिट डिटरमिन की. Theta is 0 to pi, and the limit of r it is 0 to 1. तो स्टूडेंट हम इस तरह तमाम वैल्यूज के जब हमने लिमिट्स भी कन्वर्ट कर दी थीटा और आर में, फंक्शन को भी कंप्लीटली डिफाइन कर दिया, इट इज इन पोलर रीजन, so then we will integrate. First we write the question, double integral r the limit of x is minus 1 to 1, the limit of y is 0 to 1 minus x square, and the function it is x square plus y square whole power 3 by 2 into dy into dx. So student, the limit of r it is 0 to 1, and the limit of theta is 0 to pi, and x square plus y square whole power 3 by 2 it is equals to r cube. We have determined in the previous steps, and dy is equals to r into dr d theta. So multiplying the function r4 into dr into d theta, then we will integrate first with respect to r, 0 to 1, and theta is 0 to pi. So when we integrate r5 over 5, limit of r is 0 to 1 into d theta, theta runs from 0 to pi, means it is the limit of theta, and if 1 upon 5 is a constant outside the integral, when we put here 1 ki power 5 it is 1, 1 minus 0 it means 1, so it means 0 to pi into d theta. So when we integrate, it is theta 0 to pi 1 upon 5, so the answer it is pi upon 5. So this will be the answer. इस तरह हमने स्टूडेंट ये प्रॉब्लम की. पहले हमने आज के इस लेक्चर में, मैं रिपीट कर रहा हूँ स्टूडेंट, कि फर्स्ट हमने क्या किया, सिंपल पोलर रीजन को डिफाइन किया. तो सिंपल पोलर रीजन को डिफाइन करने के बाद हमने पोलर कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टम में फर्स्ट प्रॉब्लम की, कि जो कंप्लीटली पोलर सिस्टम में थी, सिर्फ इसे हमने इंटीग्रेट किया, और इंटीग्रेट करने के बाद फिर हमने एक और प्रॉब्लम की जिसमें हमने वॉल्यूम डिटरमिन किया, फिर हमने स्टूडेंट एरिया डिटरमिन किया इन पोलर कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टम, ये आपको डिफाइन किया एरिया एंड वॉल्यूम. एंड द फोर्थ प्रॉब्लम इट इज जिसमें हमने स्टूडेंट कार्टेशियन कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टम को पोलर कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टम में कन्वर्ट करते हुए, ये हमारी प्रॉब्लम थी, जिसमें हाईलाइट और कर दूं. कन्वर्टिंग डबल इंटीग्रल फ्रॉम रेक्टेंगुलर टू पोलर कोऑर्डिनेट. फिर हमने ये एप्लीकेशन की कि जिसमें हमने पूरे सिस्टम को हमने इंटीग्रेट किया, कन्वर्ट करते हुए कार्टेशियन कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टम को कन्वर्ट करते हुए पोलर कोऑर्डिनेट सिस्टम में हमने कन्वर्ट करते हुए इंटीग्रेट कर दिया. तो थैंक यू वेरी मच, गॉड ब्लेस यू, टेक केयर, अल्लाह हाफिज.